Hello friends, welcome to the Crypto Stacker channel. My name's Dean. If you're watching my videos for the first time, please know I only make them for entertainment, education, and for community building in the crypto space. This video is about Terareum. Terareum is a sponsor of the Crypto Stacker channel. I'm going to give you guys just a quick update on what's going on, what I'm seeing on the spreadsheet, and point out a little anomaly that I'm seeing here with CoinGecko, though it has corrected quite a bit since I've been watching. I don't know what causes these sites from one to the next to have such a variation in terms of their price point for Terareum. So I'll kind of show you what I saw there. Maybe some of you know what that is and you can help explain it to me. If you know, you can please give me your answer down in the comments. And then I just want to point out a couple of cool things that are going on in the Terareum community. So let's jump right into this. So this little anomaly that I'm seeing right now, CoinGecko is showing Terareum at 8019 and saying up 11%. When I first started prepping today, this was showing 8025, which is a high price from what we've seen. They're showing a high of 8027 today. Now that is pretty contrary to everything I'm seeing. If I were to go out and look at DEX tools, now I've pulled the market cap into my own spreadsheet, but you can see here they're showing the price around 8016. If I look in CoinMarketCap, again, 80167. So I was really excited when I popped open CoinGecko and saw 802324. It was showing up 40%. So that would be great. And I don't expect we're too far away from that, but somewhat of an anomaly going on there. So let's just jump in. I'll show you what I've got here in the spreadsheet. Today is July the 10th. The current holders as per the Etherscan, 10,398. So we've actually lost about 11 holders since the 5th of July, which was the day after Terrapool launched. My suspicion was, and we did see a little uptick in the price there. This is very common in cryptocurrency where people essentially buy the rumor and then they sell the news. So people look for opportunities to make a trade or to buy in at a lower price, sell out at a higher price whenever good news is coming to the table. I don't do a lot of trading. I tend to be more of a buy it and hold it kind of person. Though I will sell at times where I feel like there's a good price point. So I'm still holding everything that I had prior to Terrapool launch, but that's what I'm seeing here. Is it looks like some people may have joined the party just to take advantage of that good news. And now we've lost just a couple of holders, but still holding pretty strongly around 10,400. The market cap for Terareum right now is 74,520. Which would rank us 301 of all cryptocurrencies. That's fallen a little bit too since that Terrapool launch, but still not a horrible place to be in. Most of you have seen, I show this pretty regularly, but there are 13,400 cryptos listed on CoinGecko. So to be number 300 in that list, it's not a terrible place to be. It's a pretty strong project. Let's see, price 8016, about 94,000 in volume in the last 24 hours. The burn currently sitting at 53.7 and about 6 trillion tokens of burn since the last time I checked this and reported on it, which was about 4 days ago. So we're talking about 1.5 trillion coins burned per day, which is a little off the pace we've seen here in the recent past, generally averaging around 2 trillion. So that'll be something to watch. Well, I like to see this volume pick back up. Hopefully crypto in general gets a nice boost. And then generally speaking, these DeFi projects tend to ride that tide to higher ground. So would be nice to see a little recovery in the crypto market. It's been a really interesting, kind of strange couple of weeks. All right, I'm going to look at a couple of different tweets here, starting with Milton. Milton is the CEO of Terareum, and if you're not following him, he's a great person to follow. He does post content pretty regularly, and this is kind of the fountain of information as far as I'm concerned. So this tweet is interesting in that we know Terrapool literally just launched on July the 4th, but he's saying already, wait till you see V2. Now, in my understanding, Terrapool has really been ready and in beta testing for about 5 or 6 weeks. And I believe that that is the version that they launched on July 4th. There could already be a lot of changes, modifications, improvements that they're prepared to release. But he's saying an update will come in 30 days. And so I know one of the things that we discussed in the AMA, if you haven't seen it, it is in my video feed. We did that AMA right after the launch of Terrapool. And one of the things that he'd mentioned is adding a dashboard so that we can see the projects that are listing on Terrapool. That way you'll see what's coming and we can decide as investors if it's a project that we want to throw our support behind as well. The projects will all be not affiliated with Terareum, the company and the entity, but they will be launching off that Terrapool platform. And so we'll kind of have a front row seat looking at new projects that are coming out. So an update to Terrapool in 30 days, really, really cool. I'm liking that because I think the next major move for Terareum is the CEX launch, which we're expecting late third quarter, early fourth quarter. So an update to the Terrapool in 30 days would kind of give us some nice intermediate good news. And hopefully we'll get some updates too on how some of these projects are going that are trying to use Terrapool as a launch platform. Milton mentioned there were 7 projects the day after launch that were already in discussions with Terareum about using Terrapool to launch their projects. So very cool. The other ones that I'm seeing here, Dr. Ramana, he gives us a little reminder here, and this is actually an older tweet, but if you're new to Terareum, Terareum is available in a lot of places. If you use a DeFi wallet like MetaMask or Coinbase wallet or Trust wallet, you can trade directly on Uniswap. That's been my preferred method. I'm holding most of my tokens in Trust wallet, and in doing so, I hold the keys to those, which right now has been kind of a good thing. There's been a couple of centralized exchanges, Voyager to name one, that have been struggling a little bit lately. That makes people uneasy with knowing whether or not their assets are secure. So Uniswap is one option, and then all of these centralized exchanges. There's 8 centralized exchanges that Terareum is available on. So lots of different places. I have done some tutorials on doing buys in some of these exchanges. If you guys are interested in a particular way or you're unsure of how to buy, let me know in the comments. I'll try to link to my tutorials, or we can create a new tutorial to help people out. All right, the other one that I thought was really cool is a retweet actually from a new YouTube content creator. This content creator goes by the handle of Crypto Summers with a 3 in it. I'll click here to his Twitter feed. You can see he says straight up, new to crypto but learning fast. And I actually like this. I think it's great that people are getting involved in crypto, and I've been watching this now for about a year, and the learning curve is kind of steep. But one of the things I find is we also forget that the learning curve was steep. And a lot of times I feel like the information that I'm putting out there, I fail to get back to the basics sometimes. And I think it causes confusion for people who are new to crypto. So here's a new content creator fully admitting new to crypto but learning fast. I actually went out to his YouTube channel and watched the video. And so he reached out to Dr. Praveen, who's a senior advisor for Terareum, and he asked some great questions, just basic questions about what is this Terareum? How does it work? What does the name mean? Why did you choose that? Why did you choose this many tokens to launch? And Dr. Praveen takes the time to answer this gentleman's questions. And so they're great questions. If you're new to Terareum, this would be a great introduction for you. The other thing that I learned as I was watching this Crypto Summers video is that there is a new official merch store for Terareum, and he gives that right at the beginning of his video. So if you want to learn about Terareum's merch, you can definitely click through on the link that I'll put in my own video. And Crypto Summers, nice job with this video. Very good content. And hey, if you're creating Terareum content, I'm subscribing. So I appreciate that. Folks, let me jump back over to my spreadsheet. I'll give you a quick look at my reflections for the last 4 days, and then I'll sign out on this one. Again, today is July the 10th. My current bag ticked up a digit here, 10,109,000,000,000. I've increased my Terrarium holdings by 361 million in the last 4 days through reflections or rewards tokens that we receive as holders for riding out the storm here. My total reflections since I started tracking this in February are now 33,594,000,000 and worth about $56 at the current prices. So, friends, hey, thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you taking the time. Check back with me soon. We'll watch our crypto stacks grow together.